Welcome back. The annual Jozi Yaka Festival is set to take place once again at the Constitutional Hill in Johannesburg. Now, set on Heritage Day, the festival will celebrate urban culture with indigenous food, fashion, art and crafts and live music in one of Johannesburg's heritage sites. Now, the festival is an expression of pride about Johannesburg with its economic and cultural diversity. It will include a stellar lineup of artists who will keep crowds entertained throughout the proceedings of the event. And now, to tell us more about Jozi Yaka, we joined in studio by Dawson Robertson, who is the CEO at the Constitution Hill. A very good morning, Dawson. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, we already know that Jozi Yaka is a festival that celebrates cultural heritage, pride, but then what sets it apart from the rest of the cultural activities throughout the country?
I think what sets it apart is the fact that it's happening in such a special place. Constitution Hill is an iconic site in South Africa's history. We know it's a place of the most severe torture and harshness that went down in apartheid times, and now it's the beacon of hope. It's the site of the Constitution Court. So I think celebrating our heritage and our history, Conhill's slogan is the history of our future, because it kind of is embedded in our history, but it's all about the future and where we're going to. So that's, kind of one of the key differentiators of this particular festival. Right. The other one is that we're not doing it on our own. We've brought together a number of diverse partners. So we've got, for example, the Low Crate Market from Soweto coming in to combine with our market that happens on a monthly basis, Market at the Fort. We've got Fixing Diaries and Hussein van Roos doing a cycle run. We've got indigenous food. We've got comedy at Mashabela. It's coming together of a whole range of different organizations, different young people, different creatives.
Why was it created specifically?
Gauteng, in Gauteng, and we are a site that belongs to Gauteng provincial government. The Township Enterprise Revitalization program is very important to us. And Jozi Yaka is a way of us bringing in young entrepreneurs, young creatives, and giving them a space to actually express themselves, to sell their goods, to celebrate what it is that they do. Yeah. Okay.
Now, it takes place at the Constitution Hill. How is this venue befitting this festival?
I think I kind of said a lot about what makes it fitting of this festival.
Right.
But it's just such an amazing space. So the whole space is going to be activated this weekend for the festival. You're going to have, the comedy thing happening in the marshalling yard. You're going to have the festival happening and the markets happening on the square. You're going to have tours going through the space. So this whole precinct. And Constitution Hill is not just one space, it's a number of different spaces. And it's also quite appropriate that this festival is happening at a time where Constitution Hill has just been awarded a Certificate of Excellence by TripAdvisor, which means it's in the top 10% of museums and heritage institutions in the world.
Now, Constitution Hill will also be running a special to actually encourage tourists and to visit the former prison. How will this be done?
Well, we're running a buy one, get one free. It starts on Saturday on Heritage Day, and it runs all the way through to the end of September.
All right, and how can people get information about this festival?
Well, we're running it on all our social media platforms, so at Visit Conhill would be one. You could also look at Visit Gauteng, because we're in partnership with Gauteng Tourism, Fixing Diaries site and Low Crate Market site as well.
Right.
And if you want to email us, it's info@conhill.org.za.
All right. Dawson Robertson, CEO of Constitution Hill, thank you so much for joining us. It's been great chatting to you.
Thanks a lot.
All right, that was Dawson Robertson talking to us about the annual Jozi Yaka Festival set to take place this coming Heritage Day, actually on Saturday, on the 24th of September. Make sure that you get yourself there and celebrate our culture and celebrate our heritage, and most importantly, have fun. Unfortunately,